know me for free. Michelleg. Babe. Love. These chicks wanna be me, pull me in square, New York, niggas be me. Straight lavish on the bitch, I go savage on the bitch, she's moving like you see me. Who throw her so too low, oh no, boo hoo, why bitch you go, you too slow for me, bitch. These contacts up on the idea, raising likes on my bitch, what? Yeah, these bitches care, they so damn scared. They'll elevate past that level of bear, and I'm so tired, I cleared off with some fucking air. Oh God, it's on her now, maybe you can smash pounds, I'm not here to forgive, I'm here looking for that sound, your body jumping in that round table, and then you can say you found Jesus, and then you can behave and peaceful. I'm tired of playing with these bitches like a street school. Yes, I'm trying to knock a bitch off a seesaw. Spin around, take a bath. It's the last time you see the ground. Post check, should've kept your mouth shut, stupid whore. I mean, I can like that little bitch, babe. Gonna pop out. I hit her with a Mac and then we can rock out. Wanna talk now? Stupid. I ain't that bitch. Best you tap out. Wanna pop out? I hit her with a Mac and then we can rock out. Swerve on a bitch, left a clutch on my hip. It's time to clock out. Better stop before I get the clock, then you get pop. Body drop, sure, bet you finna real basic bloodline. It's critical. I pencil the man like I wait joint at the bar. I go that far. I leave a scar and print it like a birthmark. Whole body go cold when you see me not shot. Leave you with Alzheimer's, maybe men in black, yeah, they tranquilize back. Wanna pop out? I hit her with a Mac and then we can rock out. Wanna talk down? I ain't that bitch, it's best you tap out. Wanna pop out? I hit her with a Mac and then we can rock out. Swerve on a bitch, let's clutch on my hip. It's time to clock out. I said Jimmy, just need a pre-sippity that free now. It's pretty cracks.
Yeah, with the facts, Michelle G. Hello, people. Hello. Our people that are coming in on the live. I am live in the building. We got a special interview today. I'm so excited to have this interview today. She has no idea how I've been stalking her for years. But we are going to have a great interview today with Miss Deli Fever. She's going to be on a live in a little bit. I'm just rocking out of some of her gangster music. Yo, I don't know if y'all have been listening to her music, but she got a dope flow. There's a dope flow that comes with this young lady. She's rapping, she's dancehalling, she's DJing, she's doing everything on all of her songs. So we're going to be live with Deli in a little bit. I am Michelle G, streaming on GetWithTheFix.net, Mighty Mix, also, I believe, Michelleg Radio, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Apple, Jano TV, all over the place. I am Michelle G. Give me some.
Bad. Fight with me, but if I in the court, I take that money, that's extortion. I got Becky real bum. Hey, I bet that dick wasn't worth it. You gotta sell all your purses, and now you're a crybaby, cause yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum.
Never want to get Deli mad. Jaja.
Bad. Fight with me, but if I in the court, I take that money, that's extortion. I got Becky real bum. Hey, I bet that dick wasn't worth it. You gotta sell all your purses, and now you're a crybaby, cause yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. Now you're a crybaby, cause yeah, you're a bum. What's a tiny little fish to a great white shark? I got these bitches files like I work in the HR division. You wanna compete with me? Wake up, bitch, you must be dreaming. This ain't musical chairs. These girls could never have my seat. So what's poppin', yo, go blow.
Give me some. Okay, so this song is about to be my anthem. Yeah, this song is about to be my anthem. I'm sorry. Give me some.
Bad. Fight with me, but if I in the court, I take that money, that's extortion. I got Becky real bum. Hey, I bet that dick wasn't worth it. You gotta sell all your purses, and now you're a crybaby, cause yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. A bum. Yeah, you're a bum. a bum. Yeah, you're a bum. Now you're a cry baby, cause yeah, you're a bum. What's a tiny little fish to a great white shark? I got these bitches files like I work in the HR division. You wanna compete with me? Wake up, bitch, you must be dreaming. This ain't musical chairs. These girls could never have my seat. So what's poppin', yo? Go blow for blow. Easy back, you'll get disposed. They thought shit was sweet, like it's some M&Ms. I'll make you lose yourself before you get to 8 miles. Now you exile. Do you like some nails? Clip you down and get style. Play with me, but find the court. I take that money, that's extra. I got Becky real bum. I love it. I bet that dick wasn't worth it. You gotta sell all your.
I would never want to be your enemy.
Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it.
Yo.
We said it's like a chop. It's a chop.
Okay. Chopping worse than the choppers. My goodness.
Pretty much.
Listen.
Pretty much.
How are you?
I am lovely. How are you?
I am great. I'm actually great. I'm going to tell you that I'm a stalker of yours. Okay? For years.
You stalk me?
Yeah, I do.
I like that.
I'm gonna admit it. I do. You are amazing. You're amazing. You're so
thank
amazing.
you, love.
So amazing.
Thank you.
You know, here's the craziest thing, right? Because what's his name? Cyclone said to me, when you drop the face card song,
yeah.
he was like, "Do you want to interview her?" I said, "What are you talking about? Are you serious? Are you for real?" Like, sir, get off my phone. What? Yes. I've been stalking you since 2021. I've been stalking you since 2021.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely love you. Absolutely love you. Absolutely love what you represent for women.
Thank you.
For young girls. You are so amazing. I hope you know that you are amazing.
Well, I mean, I try.
You try?
I try.
From these songs, I know you know.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what's so crazy is that I feel like music is starting to reinforce that for me.
Yeah.
It's starting to reinforce that for me. I feel like music has been a great outlet for me to really start to get back on my, oh, you're that girl type of energy.
Yeah.
It's really, really been helping me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so happy that you said that because, you know, there's a lot of girls out here who are trying to find their niche, that thing that just makes you feel like, who are you talking to? You, not me. You can't be talking to me.
Exactly. You can't be talking to me.
Not me.
You can't be talking to me. No.
I also want to say that you have an amazing partner who is so protective of you. So protective. The man ready to fight me. Like, I feel like he wanted to fight. What I said to him, he said, you know, I want to see the questions that you're going to ask her. And I said, I promise you, I will not put your wife in any position to do anything bad to her.
Thank you.
Nothing at all. So he's an amazing man. Also, he's very protective of you. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
I hope you know you got a good one in your corner.
Girl, he put the ring on him.
Okay. Okay. So, Danny, let's get back to where you started, right? Because music is not where we first know you from. We've known you basically being on social media. You've become this big social influencer phenomenon. And you know, we've seen you with Trabas and doing your skits and acting and all of those things. So, how did you even start doing all of that?
Well, I actually went to college for theater. I have my minor in theater. Yeah. So I was actually introduced to acting when I was about, I want to say 15.
Okay.
I started to take it professionally once I got out of college and I was doing professional theater and commercial acting.
Okay.
So I was doing that for a little while. I was doing like all sorts of different commercials and all sorts of different theater plays. Like I did Burger King, I did a Lyft commercial, I did a Lincoln car commercial, I did a lottery car commercial, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So was very successful in that. But then I was like, all right. I was like, well, try out social media. Like social media has been like a big thing. Like
yeah.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. So I was like, all right. I was like, well, I'm Jamaican, so let's figure it out. And I was already following Andrew. So it just so happened that one of my videos had went viral. And then he reached out or whatever afterwards. We linked up and it was just a great chemistry or whatever, brother and sister ties, like to the world. So and it just really worked out. Like we were just, on the same exact page, and then every video, it just felt like every single video that we did just
was viral everywhere.
It just kept going
everywhere. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, obviously our partnership is working, so we might as well just continue.
Nice. When you look back, right? Because that was a while ago. When you look back now to some of those videos, how have you grown mentally? How have you grown mentally from them?
Well, I don't beat mine anymore. I could never. Not with my husband.
No.
Hell no. No. Junior not take that.
Not at all.
I need not take no back talk. I also feel like in ways that I've grown, business-wise, I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot within these last, I would say, like probably 5-6 years.
Okay.
I've learned tremendously. I've learned how to act on and off camera. I've learned how to switch it from, if I'm just doing a skit, that's a different type of acting, rather than being in front of an actual camera.
Right.
I've been on, $1 million productions where it's like I'm with A-list celebrities, and there's a certain way how you have to conduct yourself when you're around them.
Yeah.
There's a certain different way how you're supposed to conduct yourself when you're around a director, a producer, and all those different things. So I've grown a lot in that, and I've also learned how to monetize everything that I have. So my social media platform, when I go on these auditions, I'm like, hey, I have like 250,000 something followers or whatever on Instagram.
Yeah.
I can help you market.
Yes.
And a lot of times for directors, they want to hear that. They want to hear that, you are
somebody,
a big deal outside of this.
Yeah.
So those things definitely matter. And, I've learned, oh my gosh, I've learned so much, much.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we could tell. I mean, I could tell. Your growth
I've grown
shows.
a lot.
It shows. It definitely shows. And you becoming a mommy.
Literally, while I'm on the live with you right now, I have up my baby camera right here,
looking at it. Right?
You see me looking. I'm like making sure, like, okay, he better be dead.
How does that change your outlook on acting, singing, your life? Like, how has being a mom changed all of that?
Being a mom is very rewarding. It's extremely rewarding. Like the little moments where it's like, oh my gosh, like you just love me unconditionally.
Yeah, like me, like you're so lucky. Yeah.
It's such a very like pure feeling. That's like the biggest thing that I can express. It's very pure, and somebody who just loves you unconditionally without any type of like boundaries. They just love you. I absolutely adore being a mom. Is it stressful? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's stressful. But it's definitely, for me, I would say, if I never got pregnant, I don't think I would have ever gotten into music.
Wow. Tell me about that.
Well, actually, after I had my son, I went into postpartum depression.
Okay.
And postpartum depression is what led me to go into music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you recognize that you were in postpartum depression? How did you recognize that?
It was funny because when I gave birth, I was in the hospital, and I'm very jovial and laughy, like all the time. And the doctor actually said to me, she was like, I don't think you'll go through postpartum depression. You don't seem like it. You're very jovial. You're very laughy. And as soon as I left the hospital and I got home, it was like a rush of like bad mind energy. I just felt dark, like darker than the hero when me have on. It just feels dark.
Wow.
And I couldn't pinpoint where it was coming from. I didn't know what stemmed it. Like it was just a rush of like dark energy. And I would have to, like tell my husband like, hey, like I need like 15 minutes because my brain is just like,
all
I feel
over
like I'm
the
gonna
place.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like all over the place, and I couldn't pinpoint it. It's not something that I could even say like, because I took off my shoe, that's why I'm angry. I didn't know where it was coming from. I did not.
Right.
So I really had to channel everything that I was going through to onto paper because I couldn't I couldn't say it. I couldn't vocalize it. Like I had to just like write. Right.
Wow. That's like, you know, there's so many women out here who suffer with postpartum and don't know what to do. To some take medication, some, you know, some end up, all kinds of things happens when it comes to that. So I'm glad that you had that different avenue of putting pen to paper and just started to write. Like, what do you do in those? Do you ever get those moments when you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling like me today?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, not anymore. That whole little mission has passed.
Nice.
So I'm like, thank God.
Thank
now
God.
I can focus on actually like music where I feel like, okay, like I'm that girl. When I had put out Hot Temper, I was angry. And you can probably see in that song, opposed to the music that I make now, like I was angry back then.
Yeah.
Now I'm more so like, no, I'm that girl.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with
like
me.
I'm that girl. I'm that girl.
I love it. So that allowed you to transition into music. How do you feel like when you stand in front of a mic? Like, what is that feeling like for you? What is that feeling like for you?
I feel very empowered. I feel. I said. I forgot what article did a write up about me the other day, and the specific words that I used were, "I feel like it's my time."
Ooh, I like that.
It's my time. It's my time. You know, when I was doing acting, I was very successful in that. And then when COVID came, it was like, okay, let's put a halt on everything that you have going on. Like, let's put a halt. Like, and I was doing major things. Like I was on the Bad Boys movie that just came out. I was on their last movie or whatever. Not like a big screen or whatever, but I was on set with them. Yeah, I was there. Baby, I'm around A-list celebrities. Like, hold on now. Yes. You know, I had just did a lottery commercial that was on like $1 billion yacht or whatever. I did a Lincoln car commercial. Like I was doing really well for myself. And then when COVID came, it was like, okay, pump your brakes.
Yeah.
And then I felt like my chance of stardom was snatched, just like right then and there. And I was like, all right, well, I think for everybody just kind of had to figure out what they were going to do. When
that was a rough time. That was definitely a rough time.
Yeah, it was a rough time. You had to figure out everything.
Yeah.
And in that time frame, I was like, all right, boom. Well, I guess I'm going to just have to figure it out. And being that I was so angry already from postpartum depression and then now being hit with all of this, you know, I'm not getting any calls or whatever from my agent. I'm not on set as often as I would like to be. You can't shoot comedy skits because if you cough on somebody, baby,
it's a wrap.
It's over for you.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I was like, well, I'm going to have to channel this into something else. And it just literally just went onto paper for me.
Wow.
It just went all onto paper for me. And then ever since then, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my chance back. I'm going to get it back. And I said this to my husband. I was like, a lot of people do not get a second chance.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to make it like I have a second chance, I'm going to go full throttle.
Yeah, definitely.
Full throttle. So that's just pretty much what I did. And now, you know, like being that I'm getting the recognition for my music and I'm just like, all right, well, it's my time.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to take that from me. It's my time.
It is. Definitely. Owning it. Yeah, definitely owning it. What's some advice you would have for somebody who is a social media influencer and then know that music is their passion, but is afraid to move away from that? Because, you know, folks start looking at you like, well, we don't know you as this. So what are you doing this for?
Right.
What is some advice that you have for somebody like that?
Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. At the end of the day, these people don't sleep with you in your bed every day. Do what you want.
Okay.
Do what you want. Do whatever it is that you want. Because at the end of the day, whatever makes you happy. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Ever since I was younger, I was never supported in my career goals. Ever.
Wow.
Ever. Never. I was never supported. Like, ever. Never supported. And I always had to try and figure out how was I going to get to where I needed to go without having the support that I needed?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
And mind you, nobody around me could see my vision. Nobody around me could see the vision that I had for myself. They just couldn't see it because the dream that I had was not destined for them.
Exactly.
It wasn't destined
it's
for
yours.
them.
It's yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So who are you to tell an 11-year-old like, oh, you're not gonna make it? Oh no, I'm gonna make it. And you're gonna watch
goodness.
Me. Yeah, like I that's another time for another day.
Wow.
But I just wasn't supported in that manner. And, you know, finally now where I'm at, the best advice that I can give to anybody who wants to shift careers, do what you want.
Yeah.
Do what you want and do it beautifully, because they're going to remember where you started from.
Yeah. And those same people who say you couldn't amount to anybody going to be looking at you like, oh, if you don't move your bumble to the left.
Exactly. Como estamos yes, because you never did real from money.
Okay. Let's talk about Run It Up. Tell me about Run It Up.
Oh, I love Run It Up. And you want to know what's so funny is that Run It Up was like a play song. Like, I legit did not think that song was going to get as much traction as it did.
Wow.
I literally was just like, because, you know, like back in the day, it was like shunned upon to like make music about men spending money on women. The immediate label was like, oh, you're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. And then I was just like, now it's like, oh, if the man not spend money on you, it's like, girl, left him. Pack up your bag and one. Immediately. It's like that. So it's like, now I made that song like literally just being funny. I was like, when I look money, palm pretty like run it up. Like, I was just making it fun, but it was catchy and it was like a vibe.
Yeah.
And I tested it out on like multiple people, guys, women, and I was like, how do you feel about this? And they were like, yo, this tough. Yeah. I said, okay, I guess I'm gonna put it out.
Yeah.
And I put it out.
Definitely. So here is Run It Up.
Yeah. Fever. Run it up, baby, run it up. Yeah. Run it up, baby, run it up. Run it up, baby, run it up. Spend a little money, palm my pretty like a pussy. Yeah. Run it up, baby, run it up. Yeah. Run it up, baby, run it up. Run it up, baby, run it up. Spend a little money, palm my pretty like a pussy. Yeah. He like it nasty. If you spend a little more, I get trashy. Now he got the diamonds in the case and the rollie with the red face. Say he like an actress, so I got rid of my lace. Ooh, I big bills, I top baller. Implant the seeds, but I no farmer. Theme body tit like cassava. When the money spent, make it wet like the sun. Yo, run it up, baby, run it up. Yeah, run it up, baby, run it up. Run it up, baby, run it up.
It's definitely a vibe. That's definitely a vibe. You have your niche. Like, if you know people are paying attention to your music, like you feel it. You know, because I before I came on live, I was basically sitting here playing the songs, and I'm over here like, yo, this is the chick. Like, you know, your voice is so dope, and you're rapping, you're doing everything. Like, how did you develop all of this over time?
Well, I'm glad you said time. I took my time. That was the biggest thing. Okay. Initially, I have been doing music for about 3.5 years, roughly 3.5 years. In the first and second year, I was like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Like, I have to develop my pen work. Like, I got to keep writing. I got to find my area, what I like. You know, my beats are very much heavily dance hall and hip hop infused. Yeah. So when you immediately hear it, you're going to hear that dance hall kick, and you're going to hear the thump of those drums or whatever and everything that's in there, because I want my music to feel good. And then now when it went to writing on paper, I was like, all right, everything has to be catchy. Like, when I make my music, I want women to get up and I want them to perform it like, like I want women to feel like that. Like, I want them to feel like, no, sir, give me a little money. Give me a little money. I deserve it. So that's how I write. Like, I write it like, I want a bad chick saying the music, and she's like, yeah, this is how I feel. Yeah.
Walking around with the gum popping in your mouth. Like,
walking around with the gum popping, because you're that girl. You're that girl. Period. You're that girl.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Now, your producer is, of course, Chamber Music. And for those who don't know, that is her husband. How is it working with your husband? Like, do you have those moments where you're like, hey, sir, leave me alone, I'm gonna get to it? Like, because I know it's not all fun and games, you know, working with somebody that you're in love with and all of those things. Like, how do you guys separate the two?
Well, I will say this: working with Junior is hard. And not in the sense of like it puts a strain on our relationship. It's never that. Junior's a very hard critic.
Oh, okay.
And if it doesn't sound good, he's not gonna put it out. He's not gonna put it out. If it sound like garbage, he's gonna be like, nope, we ain't doing it. It's not working. So I really enjoy working with Junior, specifically of the fact of that he's going to give you that criticism that you need in order to get to the next level. He's not just going to let you sit in the studio or whatever and make garbage, because at the end of the day, the music is a reflection of him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's hard in that sense. Sometimes Junior will tell me, say, hey, that don't sound good. It sound like garbage. You want people outside to go and go sing your music. No. You're not put on that. No. And sometimes I have to go in our room and I say, this. And I come back out and I'm like, all right, boom, let's go. Let's go. Because we understand at the end of the day, like, it's still a professional relationship.
Yeah.
It's still professional. Yeah. Like, I can't, and one thing that I will say, that we deal with each other very business professional. Like if we're in the studio, we're in the studio. It's nothing else. Like, we're in the studio. Okay. If it's playtime, it's playtime.
Right.
But when it's studio, it's studio. Like, mind you, we have an in-home studio or whatever. So it is what it is. We can take however much time that we want. Right. However, though, the vocals got to be right. Yes. The lyrics have to be right. Everything needs to be correct. We can't stop and go like it needs to be done.
Definitely. The other part of your life also was, not, because there's a lot of social influencers who don't put their relationships and all of those types of things on social media for, you want to keep that part of your life sacred and private. But you guys have started doing all of these skits and all of this stuff together, and you're basically showcasing Caribbean love, which is not something that a lot of people see on their social media all the time. What was the decision to do that? Like, how did you guys come to the conclusion that, what, we're funny, like we're good, people can feel good about when we come on this phone and they look at their phones? Like, what made you guys decide to do that?
Judy never want to go on the internet tonight first place. He was like, no. He's like, no, like,
we can't tell. We can't.
Like, up here. She's like, we can't tell. He's not like going on the camera at all. It's always me. I'm the pester. Like, I'm always like, do it. I don't know. It just kind of happened naturally. Like, it wasn't something that we planned. I was just like, oh, look at this video. Let's do it. And we just did it. But I think it was more so of like, the reason why it blew up so big was because nobody had ever seen me in that way.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever seen me be delicate and, sweet and caring. No girl, I wear a ring. No girl, have a belly and all that stuff. So it's like, that's kind of why, really, honestly, why I feel like everything kind of just skyrocketed. Because I think our first video just went 3 million. Yeah. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. Were you ever afraid to showcase him the way that you have?
Well, mind you, I feel like the social media only kind of sees like maybe 20% of our relationship. But no, I wasn't afraid to showcase him the way how he's showcased now. I think him and we've had several different discussions about how we want people to perceive us. I like the way how he's perceived and how I'm perceived right now. Because it's more of a smoother transition into our craft than us just being jokey. Like, we're very serious. What you guys see on the camera is exactly how we are in real life.
Nice. I like it. I absolutely love it. Because some of the videos that my friend was telling me today, she's like, one of my favorite videos of you and your husband is when you went to the lady's door or whatever and he grabbed you up.
Hey, me we fight for my money. I'm not lie. I'm not go around it. Me we come down like for my money. I'm not lie. Oh, all right.
I love watching you guys, and when you're trying on the clothes and he's looking at you like, girl, can you just go somewhere, please?
But can you tell we're best friends?
Yes. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. The love that you guys have just comes through the screen, and I think that's why both of you are so successful with it, because people can genuinely see that you genuinely just love each other. You generally just do. You just do. How long have you guys been together?
It's going on 6 years now.
6. Nice. I like it. So let's talk about Face Card. Because Face Card drop, I think it was May 30th, right? May 30th that it dropped. May 30th it dropped. And I'm sure you were just sitting like, okay, we're going to drop it. And then we're going to see what happens with it. And then next thing I know, I look back at my screen and you're standing there like, oh my
God. Number 11, number 11, number 11.
What was that like for you? What was that like for you? Because initially when you dropped it, like what were you thinking initially when you dropped it?
Well, Junior and I had a plan. We were like, all right, we're gonna drop the audio and see what it does. Like, you know, people gravitated to Run It Up very well.
Right.
Face Card is more hip hop than it is dancehall.
Right.
So we were like, all right, let's see how people gravitate towards me in this type of genre and see if, you know, people like it. So I was like, okay, cool. So we dropped the audio. It was doing okay. And then eventually now I started really pushing content behind it.
Okay.
And it just like blew.
Yeah.
Like it just went. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, all right, let me go on my creativity bucket. And let me go start picking out ideas as to what I can do. And then it just, when I saw number 11, I was like, wow. Like, and mind you, people don't have to buy your music.
They sure don't.
I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
People don't have to buy your music. They don't have to download it. They don't even have to like it.
Yeah.
The fact that people genuinely like it, like I have females that are in my DMs that are like, "Yo, Face Card is my ringtone, girl. It is my ringtone. I don't listen to nothing else." And I'm just like, this is the response that I wanted.
Yeah.
I want when people listen to Face Card that they're like, I am that girl.
Yeah.
I'm nothing less. Yeah. I'm right up there, baby. I'm number one. Even if I'm not his number one, baby, I'm his number one. Yeah. You can't tell me nothing else.
Okay.
Because my Face Card never declines, but your visa
do.
Period.
What was happening? What was going on that you decided to write this song though? Like what was going on at the time that you were writing it?
What was going on? Well, I had just ended stupid old postpartum depression. Like just ended that.
Wow.
You know, got my money up or whatever back. I was back on the right track. So I was like, all right. I was like, well, I want to write something that kind of deems my beauty to be like notorious.
Yeah.
I want something that's going to make me feel like, oh, okay. Like, even though I got a little fat here on my belly or my arms look a little bit big or whatever, because, you know, I had on weight. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I had on a little bit weight or whatever from my pregnancy. I said, you know what? I'm going to write something that nobody can take away from me. You can't take it away from me. Like, like I'm that girl. My Face Card doesn't decline. Like I'm number one. Girl, I'm at the top of the list. I don't ever come second. Like, that's just what it is. I wanted something that really made me feel like when I walk outside,
everybody
is who
look at me and like, okay.
Like you're a head turner. That's what you are. You're a head turner.
Definitely. So here is Face Card.
As I walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, they acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose on me cause my Face Card never decline, but your visa do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do it.
This is Face Card. This is Deli Fever. This song is called Face Card. Listen, people, run this up. Run it up. Run it up.
As I walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, they acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose on me cause my Face Card never decline, but your visa do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do what it do. Me a bit ever ready buddy with the itty bitty ways. I get it pressure with no love and affection. Girl, I'm at the top of the list, don't ever come second. She said she got a problem, then you better go find a solution cause it's never too late. keep on playing in my face and you won't come home today, bet. Hey, you know I got it like that. He answer all of my texts. Ride around with this bag of money on my chest. Girl, I ain't forget rule number one, never compete. Can't forget. Hey, walk around my hood looking like a bag of money.
Deli, what is your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, I could have swear you a Sag because Deli said keep playing in my face and that man would not come home.
Well, I mean, like I'm what am I? I think I'm a
You're
couple
an-
of
you're-
I'm a couple of days off from being a Sag.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
You know, a couple of days off.
I'm a Sag. I'm a savage. I be trying not to bring her out. You know?
Ooh. You should bring her out more often.
I try not to because she goes to levels and then I gotta bring it back down.
You gotta reel her back
Yes, it's really hard to reel her back in. But this song right here, like, I mean, it is a great summer song. It's a great girl song. You know, if the guys want to play it, okay, play it. Whatever, you know, anybody can play it. Like
anybody can play it.
Anybody can play it. When you did this and you dropped it and you listen to it yourself, right? You're in the studio and you're listening to it yourself. Like, what was going through your head at that time?
I was like, oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. If I could say one song is a good reflection of my sound, it would be this one.
It would be this one.
This is my vibe. This is my sound. This is who I am. Like, this is the Deli that you guys always see on social media, like the jovial, the laughy, like the ooh, like she don't play, like she a little rough, like that's this is definitely the song that reflects like where I am and what I am and you know where I'm at in my life.
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see because even in your actions and it's playing and you're walking around, I'm like, yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's me.
This is her. This is her. What do you have coming up next? Like, what else is Deli working on? What are you working on?
So I have a lot more unreleased music.
Okay.
I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to rush anything. You know, I definitely want to take my time. It's all about, you know, time and place for me.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, all right, you know, I want to take my time. I don't want to rush anything. I have a lot more interviews coming up. I actually have some stage shows. So
Nice.
Yeah,
Are you coming to New York? You coming to New York?
No, I'm not coming to New York yet. But hopefully it's on the pipeline.
Okay.
Hopefully it's on the pipeline.
Yeah.
So I have a few different things coming up. You know, I definitely have some acting stuff in the background that's happening. I can't really talk too much about that because I am on the contract. But,
right.
Yeah, things are just moving and grooving and things are just going in the right direction. And so I'm just really excited about that. You know, hopefully there's other things out there that's working that I don't know about yet, but baby.
Of course. You know, God is always working for us. God is always working for us. If you could look back at your little self, what would you say to that little person?
Oh, keep the faith because it's hard. Keep the faith because it's hard. It's a rough journey. It's not easy. To get to where I am right now took a lot of days where I cried, a lot of days where I was frustrated, a lot of days where I was so unsure, a lot of days where I was just like, I'm going to give up. But never did I. So just keep the faith because it's not easy. Chasing your dreams is not easy. And I think specifically where I'm at right now, hence why I'm so thankful that, you know, I do have a strong partner in my corner. Irrespective of the fact of whether we're in a relationship or not. I look at Junior as like a professional. You know, he's been in the industry way longer than I have with doing music. You know, he's been a producer for, you know, more than a decade and he's worked with moguls, you know, moguls. So the fact, irrespective of the fact that we're married, you know, he believes in my dream.
Yeah.
He believes in me as an artist.
Yeah.
You don't find a lot of people in your circle or overall that believe in your dream, irrespective of what you guys have going on.
Yeah.
So I would say right now to that little girl is keep the faith because the right person will come along that's going to recognize your talent.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually telling my girlfriend this today, like my best friend. I was saying to her that when we were talking about you, she has a very supportive partner. And I've never met this man or nothing. We were just talking about your interviewing and all of that. And I'm like, and that's why, you know, she is so that helps with her success as well, because you
And
could
comfortable being myself.
Yeah, you could have a partner that comes into your life and everything just goes da, 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 and it's a wrap, right? Because there are those people. But I said to her, I said, this man that she has beside her, like, he is there for her. This is her, and he is going to make sure that whatever dream she wants comes true. And I've never met him, but just in talking to him on WhatsApp, I can tell that God put this man in your life. He placed him right there for
literally to carry me the distances, baby. He gonna carry me to the distances, baby. And he ain't gonna drop me, baby. He gonna carry me to the distances.
Definitely. So I am so like, I'm your groupie. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm your groupie.
Oh, girl, I'm your groupie.
I'm your groupie. Just because to see women, doing the things that you do, and you're so, I don't like the word humble. I hate that word. I don't like the word humble because it's not a good thing. It's a negative thing. It's like, people, humble. Being humble is like somebody putting you in a box and telling you stay in that box. No,
gotcha.
You know what I mean? But you are so like, people can relate to you. People can relate to your story. People can laugh, like, and all of those things. And it's like you have this gift that, again, God just took and put it right on you.
You know, our song was just like this.
This is you.
And he cut me off.
Yeah, like, do what you will with it, but I gave it to you, right? Do what you will with it, but I gave it to you. What is some advice that you have for young girls out there who are probably right now struggling with trying to find their own gift and being able to be confident in that gift, because a lot of us don't exhibit confidence? What is some advice that you have to a young girl struggling with that?
One, block out the noise. Block it out as much as possible. And then two, stick with the positivity of yes and get rid of the no's. Stick to the positivity of yes, get rid of the no's, because you're going to hear no all the time. There's going to be people that are going to tell you no. Their word does not matter. It matters about that one yes that you get. That one yes that you get is going to change everything for you. So believe in yourself at all times, because it's going to take stardom, music industry, acting industry, whatever it is, your career goals, whatever it is destined for you. And you have to believe that it's destined for you. Manifestation is a real thing. I believe in it fully. Everything that I have right now are things that I was saying last year.
Wow.
Everything that I have right now, like, was things that I was saying last year. So it's like, even if it's just a little minuscule conversation or whatever that you're having, put out those gems out there into the universe that, I'm going to be a big celebrity. I'm going to be a big star. I'm going to have this plaque. I'm going to have that plaque, whatever it is, whatever your goals are, throw it out into the universe. But, stick to the yeses, get rid of the no's. Get rid of the no's, and block out the noise as much as possible, because there's going to be noise.
A lot.
There's going to be a lot of noise.
Trust me when I tell you.
There's gonna be a lot of noise. There's gonna be so much noise. You know how much people tell me, "Send me can the music."
I'm sure.
And they would tell me in my comments. They would tell me in my DMs. They would tell me to my face. Like, they would, mind you, at the end of the day, block out the noise. Because the noise does not matter, because they're only gonna recognize that you're doing big stuff when everybody else starts to support you.
Yes. And those people are usually the people who not even doing anything with their lives.
Them my feet cat.
But here you are living your dream, trying to get to that dream that you are destined for, and here they come with their little negativity. Meanwhile, you ain't nobody. You are nobody. You're nobody.
Well, not even that they're a nobody. It's just more so of like, the dream that you have is not for them. It's just not for them. And they're not going to understand. And I used to beat myself up about it all the time when I was younger. I used to say, and I'm saying younger, like it wasn't just like the other day, baby. I'm still in my 20s, but whatever. when I recognize that, this is the type of industry that I want to be in, I used to beat myself up all the time because I'm just like, I don't understand why they don't understand that this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
yeah.
why do they not support me?
Yeah.
And I had to understand that it's just not for them.
Yeah.
And I can't keep telling people my dream if I already know they don't support the dream. So just keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Go to the person you know believe in you.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's basically
Simple.
it. Yeah,
Simple.
very much so. Any musical collaborations we should see coming up in the future?
I'm holding off on collabs.
Okay.
I really want to build my career to a certain standpoint where I feel like, okay, I can, bring this type of energy and this type of, extraness to whatever the other artist has going on.
Yeah.
I really want to build myself to a point where it's like, boom, like, okay, she's here and she's here to stay.
Yeah.
As far as other things that I have going on, I have new music coming up. I can't really drop the tea yet.
Okay.
But, it's definitely coming. I'm cooking up a lot of different things, So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this song right here, like you said, this is the next level of people.
Yeah, that's a stamp.
This is a stamp. So people now understand. Like, listen here, like Cyclone is saying bad artists.
Hi, Cyclone.
You know what I mean? Like you are here. You're here. You're here.
Yeah.
You're here. And you're not going anywhere.
I know so what people never like send me here, but baby, I'm
here. You're there, right? Yes, sir. To hell with all of them. Again, this is not for them. This is not for them. This is for you. So I'm glad that you are living in this moment. I'm glad that you are accepting of your gifts. And I'm glad that you're glowing. Your face card never decline. You're glowing.
What do you think I'm glowing? Baby?
You are. You are.
I am.
You are.
Oh, and I don't have on no makeup, no nothing. I said, let me come on here with a filter. I said, I'm not going to come on here with no filter.
Listen, you're glowing. Your face is glowing. You can see your happiness coming through you. And I know that you've been on this journey for a while, but you're here.
Yeah.
You're here. You're here.
Thank you.
So we are here to help you get even further with your music. Cyclone, I already know the email. Your husband knows the email. Everybody knows the email to send whatever songs you have. But I'm so grateful for this conversation today.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I hope that I did your husband some justice today. And
I think he's on the live.
He probably is. I didn't see him come on, but I say to him, or I say to everybody that I interview, I don't like to do the bios and all of that, those types of things. Like, I like to just have a conversation. And I'm so grateful that you are open today to having this conversation. And I'm still going to be your stalker. This is a what did Oprah say? This is the circumference of my life. Like, I've always wanted to interview you. And here I am talking to you today. So I wish you nothing more than more happiness, more top ones, more one on iTunes.
Yes.
We're going to get to one on iTunes.
Number one slot.
Yes, number one slot on iTunes. And anything that I could do to help, I'm here.
My gosh, well, thank you, Michelle. Am I saying it right? Michelle, right?
It's Michelle. Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And, you taking your time to interview me, because I know it does take a lot. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was legit on the phone with my best friend typing up your interview today.
Tell your best friend I say, hey, girl.
Antoinette. Yeah, she loves you too. She loves you too.
Hey, Antoinette, how you doing, girl?
So, from all the women, all the young girls around the world, we want to say thank you for following your dreams. Because there's a lot of girls who don't know how to do that and are afraid, but you are taking the necessary steps and you are going through regardless of what people are saying or what they're doing or whatever. This is your gift and you are following through with it. So kudos to you. And hi to the baby. Hi, baby. Who's sleeping? And, stop being rude to your husband though on the internet. Be nice.
Well, you have to keep the spice. You have to keep the spice. You have to keep the spice going. So I'll take the advice, but me not take it.
So shout out to him also. Shout out to Chamba. for also making this happen today. You guys are doing amazing work. And we're looking forward to seeing more from you, Deli. Look, definitely looking forward to seeing more from you.
Thank
Any
you.
last leaving
Thank
positive words?
you.
Any last leaving positive words?
Take God with you in every journey. Every journey. Every journey. Even if you feel like your relationship is not so strong with him, pray when you can.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make a big difference.
Definitely.
Take God on every journey.
Definitely. Well, Deli, again, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
You've made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Since 2021, it's 2024, and here I am talking to you. So you made my
and we're
day.
gonna have much more interviews,
Yes,
baby. We're gonna have much.
Yes, definitely. So have an amazing rest of your afternoon, and tell
You
Chamba
too,
hi,
darling.
and tell him thank you again. Tell him thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, honey.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Yeah. As I yeah, you know what? Hey. Walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, they acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose on me cause my face gon' never decline. But your V's to do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do what it do. Me have the ever ready buddy with the itty bitty waist. I get it pressure with no love and affection. Girl, I'm at the top of the list, don't ever come second. She said she got a problem, then you better go find a solution. Cause it's never too late.
Listen, guys, please go purchase this song. It's called Face Card. It's Deli Fever. Face Card. Let's run it up. Let's give Deli those numbers. You know, she's at number 11. So let's take her up to try to get her to number 1 with this song. It's called Face Card. It's Deli Fever. So shout out to her, Chamba, Cyclone, and everybody that made this happen today. I truly appreciate you guys. I'm Michelle G. Here on Get With The Fix Radio. I am live on Wednesdays, 7 to 9 p.m. and some Saturdays from 4 p.m. So have a great rest of your afternoon. And thank you again, Deli, Cyclone, Chamba. Thank you guys so much. So much.
Yeah. As I yeah, you know what? Hey. Walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, they acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose on me cause my face gon' never decline. But your V's to do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do what it do. Me have the ever ready buddy with the itty bitty waist. I get it pressure with no love and affection. Girl, I'm at the top of the list, don't ever come second. She said she got a problem, then you better go find a solution. Cause it's never too late. Gon' play in my face and you won't come home today, bet. Hey, you know I got it like that. He answer all of my texts. Ride around with this bag of money on my chest. Girl, I ain't forget rule number 1, never compete. Can't forget. Hey, walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Yo, said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, is acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose dummy cause my face gon' never decline. But your V's to do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do what it do. Me have the ever ready buddy with the itty bitty waist. I get it pressure with no love and affection. Heard they got my name in their mouth but ain't say nothing. Said she wanna see me, baby girl, just turn your TV on. Be so common, yeah, it don't even make no sense. Can't even run the play, that's why these always bench. You a lame, stay in your place before I face. Never the makeup though, I call that crayon case, yeah. Said she ready to run the race, but ain't even got no record. These chicks ain't got no knowledge, yeah, I think they need a tutor. Walk around my hood looking like a bag of money. Yo, said he like my body cause it's sweet like gummies. They know that I'm top tier, they acting funny. Go toe to toe with me and you gon' lose your dummy cause my face gon' never decline. But your V's to do. These chicks wanna run their mouth but ain't gon' do what it do. Me and the ready buddy with the itty bitty waist. I get it pressure with no love and affection.
Yo, like I said, do not get into a war with Deli. Don't do it to yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. She got lyrics for days. I'm Michelle G. Before I get up out of here, I wanted to play one other song. This brand new song came into my inbox today. This is Anthony Grant, and this song is called Creme de la Creme.
You are the creme de la creme, everybody wanna be like you. You are Miss Independent, your finances in line too. You don't worry about nothing, body good and them can't style you. Freaking need that with me, I go put on the ring on you. This a loving nice sweet like the grapevine. Magically appear just in time. I go preserve it like the cassette we rewind. So baby, bubble on the baseline. I make you take it to a level like the incline. You and me together, girl, we been fine. You remind me of the catalyst, the enzyme. Our good energy, it get entwined. You are the creme de la creme. You are the creme de la creme. You are the creme de la creme. You are the creme de la creme.
That is Anthony Grant. That song, like I said, is called Creme de la Creme. Anthony will be here on Get With The Fix in an upcoming day. I'm Michelle G. I will be live on Wednesday with Dovey Magnum. Dovey will be live Wednesday, July 3rd, right here on Get With The Fix. Yeah, Dovey Magnum will be live Wednesday. So I'm Michelle G. I'm at the building. I'm gonna come off the Instagram live, but I'm gonna continue playing some music here on Get With The Fix. Bye.
My man love me. My man love me. Me and my one boyfriend. With them good money I spend. No man never see my girl, we doing on the same class. Me and my one boyfriend. With them good money I spend. No man can't see my girl, we doing on the same class. Me know my man love me like cook food, and I that make a girl if it's grow she ugly and grumpy. Show me chilling with me boy, yes I made the man want talk. Show me not feel stress, me not fi think twice. That boy they love me and the lifeline. No share is all mine, oh yes me quite fine. Me dear one man I get me good and night. Just me and my one boyfriend. With them good money I spend. No man never see my girl, we join on the same class. Me and my one boyfriend. With them good money I spend. No man can't see my girl, we join on the same class. No loose girl can't argue with me. You never know say girl for prestige. 10 man can't run up in a me. A one man I never